When will more come?
Hello. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, where the patron is the most important part of our business. I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks, if you have need of them. Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you today? I don't really go in for celestial politics, but I will say that it's awfully odd that the inn folk seem to hate her so. To hear them talk, she's practically insane with bloodlust. But everything here seems perfectly normal, wouldn't you say? No, it doesn't. But why then are they so scared of this forest shadow? Well, I've probably said enough. The Keeper has more than enough to say for both of us about the forest shadow. Go ask him if you have more questions. I don't know much about this forest at all. I was only passing through and I, stopped at this inn. Turned out to be a longer stay than I anticipated. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. However, as shopkeeper, I do have some items that you might be interested in. How very lucky for me. I seem to just stumble into these situations. There's not much I can tell you, to be fair. You should ask the Keeper. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you his side of things. If only it were that easy. To go, that is. There's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought, well, I was hoping that... would you like a bun? It's nothing. I'm sure you have bigger things to worry about. Take very good care. Hello again. I'm sorry. Take...
You must join us for dinner. You would be a most welcome addition. No, it's nothing for you to trouble yourself about. The fox is our problem, and we will deal with her as best we can. You should stay and be comfortable. And I tell you that the only cure is to destroy the fox. But I do not believe you are committed to that course of action. As loath as I am to see you go before dinner, perhaps you could find more answers at her temple, instead of worrying about us. It is a matter of caution. We mean no disrespect to you, but we must be careful. The fox is crafty, and it is likely she will try to stop us. If you're so ardent to learn more, perhaps you should go to her temple just down the hill to the west. It is not a safe place for us, or you for that matter, but you may learn something. Of course. It is, as I said, nothing for you to trouble yourself about. I wish you all the best. Travel safely and return here soon. We would welcome you for our evening meal.
I see no need to speak to you. You are nothing. Leave me to my food. I see no need to speak to you. You are nothing. You are too... Leave me to my food, unless you want some of it.
Hello again. The Keeper has more than enough. I'm sorry I can't be... I'd be happy to... Yeah.
You must join. Many travelers know the name of the Pilgrim's Rest, and before long, so will many more. Surviving? Simple. You can still find meat if you know where to look. And is meat not the heart of any good dish? The sick trees and ghosts, yes, they keep us from the animals. You make a good point, but still, we saw this coming, did we not? We have supplies. It always pays to be prepared. Of course, this whole forest belongs to Lord Young, does it not? He expects this place to pay him a tribute. He doesn't call it that, but we know the truth. Mark me, Lord Young will have his share of the proceeds from this place before long. His fair share. It is an old name. The route you climbed used to be called the Pilgrim's Path, thanks largely to the temple near here and other small shrines. Here, at the hill's summit, the pilgrims would stay and contemplate what they had seen during their climb. This place was known as the Pilgrim's Rest long before the inn was constructed. No, there's a safety of a sort here. We have had a refuge here so far, and the paths below are far from safe. It is best that we stay here. Surely you will find a way to destroy the murderous fox. We have...
you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill and face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? No, hey, that one's got all his parts, and they're even attached. Finally, a challenge.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
1,000 cuts. Ice shard. Long sword.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before. I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire.
I thought you were a ghost. Wasn't that clear? Ha ha! And people say I'm slow.
Does this look anything like a ghost? Is he floating or missing parts or anything along those lines? No. You are an idiot. A deadly, drunken idiot.
What's wrong with being deadly or drunk? You may be a lead hunter for some lord, but I'm the deadliest mercenary in the world. You do your job and I'll do mine.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do. I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange tracks that lead in the direction of the inn. I don't know. They look like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed child. It sounds like they were being cautious. Perhaps if you go ask them more specifically about the crystal, they'll realize that we're just here to help. All signs point to the inn, and even if they didn't mention this missing crystal before, they will have to explain themselves if you confront them about it directly. Make your way there. I will stay behind to tend the furnaces. If you need more information, supplies, or even training, you know where to find me. Step safely. The ghosts grow more aggressive by the hour.
You must join us for dinner. A crystal? Ah, you know about it, do you? I suppose there's no point in keeping it from you any longer. We hope to keep it a secret, but it seems we will be tracked down no matter what we try. Yes, we have the missing crystal from the temple. We have kept it here safe and away from the hunter. Yes, we know this, but it must be used for the right reasons. One of us here in the inn overheard the hunter and the big man, who are now at the Forest Shadow's temple. The hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him reach the Forest Shadow. But he's a fool. He thinks to find the fox and seek out her help. Her help! She will not help anyone, least of all us at the inn. To save the hunter from his own folly, we took the crystal before he could reach the temple. That is it exactly. Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the Forest Shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy her once and for all. He would not have taken that chance. I must know that you will use it for the right reasons. You must kill the Forest Shadow. Do so, and I will give you a half-year's worth of taxes in silver. You could, though you would not find the silver. I'm not fool enough to keep it out in the open when I run such a fine establishment. If you wish the crystal, you must agree to help us. You must kill the fox. The silver is merely an incentive. Look around even this hill. Surely you can see the corruption. What creature would be powerful enough to cause such a thing? This so-called guardian of the forest must be behind what's happening here. She sickens the trees and summons the ghosts. There can be no other way. The Forest Shadow must die to save us and cure this forest. I have silver, but money does not grant skill. Not skills like yours. We need your help. We are a long way from the Imperial City here. The tax collector's arms are only so long, you know. I have been carefully collecting this silver for years, but the death of the murderous fox is more important to me. You will aid us. You must. You are a fool. The Forest Shadow is nothing next to us. You do not know who you dare to threaten. But you will. Yes, you will. Look upon us as we really are. Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
It's them! Their corruption is what I've been feeling in this forest. They are vile.
This is what you threaten, human? You think to take the crystal from us, but we are too strong. Too strong for you. We are not monsters. No. We are the servants of the Mother, an ancient and powerful demon. She has taught us to eat the flesh of humans, and our bodies have grown strong as a result. We are cannibals, and you will be our next meal. You would have made a valuable ally, but you must not be allowed to aid the Forest Shadow or the hunter at the temple. Tear him to pieces. We will feast tonight on those succulent flanks.
Longsword. You are weak. Longsword.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers. No sense dancing around it. You might as well have asked. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture. You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised. That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below. I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and I think whatever, is what made them what they are. That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a position to ask for details. She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they are. From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were corrupted, twisted into flesh-eating abominations. They claimed that they were changed by a creature called the Mother in the caves below. Apparently, she's an ancient demon responsible for twisting these sick creatures. They kept me around in hopes that I would make this place seem more normal, and they needed me to help run the inn. They're none too bright, really. I resolved to try and tip off the first warrior who dared come to this place. The cannibals must be stopped. A good idea. Even talking about them makes me queasy. You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old Bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of Drunken Master style? I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. You weren't listening. Fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of it. I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn. Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master.
There, you got it. Your job isn't done, though. There are still more cannibals in the hill. I don't know how to get in there, though. The cannibals were dead set against that Forest Shadow. They didn't want anyone going near the temple. Maybe you could find her and get some answers. Well, it must be safer than this place. Good luck. You'll need it, I'm afraid.
Greetings, my friend. Have you had any luck finding the crystal? You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news. The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces. The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the Ritual of Seasons. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices. All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army. Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily. My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Well, you and me and little Miss Magenta here. Maybe she can distract our foes, flush a little leg.
Would you like to see the damage these legs can inflict firsthand?
Feisty. I like that.
Be safe. The spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Let's go find something and make its day a lot worse. You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one who touches the axes.
realize how much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next week. For so long, it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit attack happened, and I haven't rested since. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master. Ha! Again, you show your ignorance. Do you have any idea of the chaos that would be unleashed if we suddenly stopped calculating? It's ridiculous. You, for instance, Black Whirlwind, you're a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with your antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself. Time? What do you know of time? You just make the messes. I have to document them. Or I did, at least. Apparently my inability to keep up with you has cost me. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me there. And you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly. Actually, I need you to buy from me, and occasionally sell any items you no longer need. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through this demotion. In any case, I'll be joining with you, in a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair deal, I believe. You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to get promoted. Well, that is a most excellent way to think about it. Simply call upon me as you would any of your followers, and I'll be there. In the meantime, I have much to do. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not, I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go and see what I can dig up for you. Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me if you need something. Good day.
This is a part of heaven? Ha! I pictured more.
The kawa ir up o fear o weir wa honu unka. Utara we ir kuki tie salir naur kurk u pan. Sair sunkat lukau pa ir uk. Wo ofno aknatinir sasi ir yawak o rui.
Longsword.
Kot awuka ini wo afawapi ithatoro toro uk. The kawa ir up o fear o weir wa honu unka. Wo weir wa wakir fonir sisa u hopkipo kusu ugut. Wo ofno aknatinir sasi ir yawak o rui. wir wakir von ihr sisa u hopkipu.
Do you...
This is a part of heaven? Ha! I pictured...
Longsword.
Wir no power sufu no son kunno ka uknapir. Piruk se hier ka u au katia hier.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them.
Why no sati bosi hier ni bra. Oh, wir rufen ni hier ni wo son der witi.
A friend who reeks of those beasts at the inn. Do what you wish, mistress, but I will be watching.
O ya wir kanuiru. Narawe hier konor no ka u ya. O kanshiro de abawa fasun zero. O abawa feiro so yeru no sunsi. Hier siehst du noch Haut, Hauers und hier oben und nach so. Hier, osta hier, a fifirsi, kaona hier. Wa awe hier, you are konigin, oh, suko hier, kin sa hier, fonya. Hier nabertan si funk ni neosi, konor no kaut hier. Now we're no power, sufu no son kunno kaut nabier, piruk se hier kau au katia hier. Zausa sinoni gudno kwair kawona weir. Woni laberdan si fong ni neosi konor no kaut yawir. Wono wir irfu iru sunur funi so irfu.
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals. Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap. You are in your station. You are where you should be. He is counting on that. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after. You will be free to act, but there is a cost.
Roawe fait, questo sigel angono usa niga vidno. Sausa fuao years minir istuki, niki awe fuir. Rara weir o ifufu, erufsi yersi suno kau, kauer sunsier, oguno nasuir. Wonauer no payer ufugo sisi unisuku. Waweir na weir kuki sir suno. Koni ubnika uno no kau soye. Akan bautiti sir. Koni ubnika uno no kau. Koni yu kwan yu ni aweir. Yawir kaniru, narawir konord no kaut yawir. Sausa fuao years minir istuki, niki yawir fuir. Tona weir, auka pia year, ognin pia ahasno. Gersun sihir sohir yuru ani o sohira o yawir. Ukiro ke yir o kukisir sihir sukut. Ukira ni yir nin puno son sinu kau yawir. Yir ni giru sisiru shakit verwo.